Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another gameplay slash commentary. Congratulations to jcmphreek. This is his gameplay in the background. He is the subscriber who won my subscriber challenge #2, and so he doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, so I'm not doing a dual comm with him, but I did want to use his gameplay as the backdrop to this commentary today. So you guys know I've been reading this book, Crazy Love, and it's awesome. First and foremost, if you cut this commentary off before you do, pick up the book. You know, the guy in the thumbnail that you're looking at, that's Francis Chan. That's not me. Most of you are probably like, is this Kingdom Soldier? If you haven't seen me before. But I have 2, 3, I don't know how many videos on my channel with my face, so maybe you weren't thinking that. I don't know. Maybe you know who Francis Chan is. He's a great guy. He's an awesome author. And I'm being really inspired by this book, and so I wanted to share some of the things that I'm learning from the book with you guys. I think it's one of the best things I could do, I guess, to help you expand your knowledge and move outside of your comfort zone, so to speak. So there's a quote in the book in the 2nd chapter, and it's funny because the chapter is called "You Probably Won't Finish This Chapter." It's like the most catchy chapter title name I've ever seen. But basically, the quote, to sum it up, the quote states that every single one of us knows we're going to die. So whether or not you believe in heaven or hell or reincarnation or multiple lives or that you come back as an animal if you're bad, or as a person if you're good, or if you believe in purgatory, whatever it is you believe, whatever. You believe we're aliens or we're going to return to our alien mothership. Every single person listening to this commentary believes that your body as it is going to cease to exist. However, the point that the book makes is that all of us know that, but we don't live as if that's true. We live like we're invincible. We live like we're going to live forever, and we make decisions that you would think, if you were an alien race looking at America, you would think, and I know not all of you are from America, but you would think that Americans had some secret formula that helped them live eternally in their human form, because we eat things that we know for a fact we shouldn't be eating. We know that they're actually bringing us closer to death. But we act almost as if that's not true, like we don't know that. We act like, we almost live like the knowledge doesn't exist. And if I think about my own life, I eat a lot of fast food. Not anymore, but I still eat it probably once or twice a week. And, my wife doesn't know, but I eat it more than she knows, because when I'm at work, there's a McDonald's next to my Starbucks, and so I'll walk over there and get, a hash brown or something like that in the morning. And that's why I don't always eat breakfast, because I know I have this, resource of McDonald's or Starbucks where I can get ridiculously garbage, food that's not going to help me, but I know it's there. And so, I don't always eat what I'm supposed to eat. And, if any of you guys are in the same boat, well, then you know what I'm talking about. Some of us, we may, we may participate in, like, things that we don't think are good for us or are going to edify us, like pornography, or some of the commentaries we watch. We may not really want to participate in those commentaries, but we watch them anyway because we have a desire to be satisfied now and not wait till later. And that's that instant gratification. And what it's about is that even though we know we're going to die, we feed ourselves things that take us towards death. And none of us want to experience death. We don't want to die now. But we eat and participate in activities that would make you as an outside observer think that I don't really care about my life. And I think that the big problem is instant gratification, and I think it's one of the biggest problems facing our world today is that I don't want to be rich later, I want to be rich now. I don't want to wait till later to see what sex is like. I can look up sex on Google and I can see sex for or I can look it up on my phone, or I can download some kind of sex app or something. I don't know. Pornography is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and now it's readily available to anyone who wants it. Even kids can get their hands on it. It's just like weapons, and things like that. or drugs and alcohol. And we try these things, we experiment, we participate in them more often than we should because of our lack of knowledge. And that's why I create commentaries just like this one for you guys, because without more knowledge, you're going to continue to make the same decisions that you've been making that frustrate you and that satisfy you at the moment. But for the long term, you actually are setting yourself back. Whether it's, buying a video game when you should have paid a bill, and then in 2 weeks when you need money to buy food for your house or to pay that bill, you don't have it because you bought Black Ops 2 or you bought the DLC that's coming up, even though you really need the money for something else, you buy it now. Or, if you're younger, you play Xbox till 12, 1 in the morning because your parents got you a TV in your room, and you've been uploading commentaries and stuff like that, and you play your games way too late, and you go to school and you're really tired. And so even though you get your homework done, you don't learn as much from school, and so you don't make the best decisions because you don't have the knowledge. A lot of people, when they try to fix this problem, they're just going to tell you to stop. Just stop doing it. You know that you shouldn't be eating McDonald's, Anthony. Stop eating McDonald's. You know that you should not be watching pornography. Don't watch pornography. It's going to ruin your intimacy with your wife or your future wife, and you're going to get false hopes for sex, and then you're going to never be romantic because you're going to think that your wife is just going to want to have sex with you all the time. For those of you that are not married, I'm giving you a wake-up call. It's just not true. After you've been married for long enough, and this is for free. This isn't even a planned part of the commentary. After you've been married for long enough, you got to continue to romance your wife, take her on dates, make her feel good about herself, even more so in the long run. If you want to be satisfied in that way, you have to satisfy her need and her desire to be loved and to feel cherished. So that's a tip. Take it or leave it if you want to be happily married. I'm going to give you a different solution. So, we're living in a world that allows us to have access to whatever we want. So give yourself access to something that you wouldn't normally access, that's totally outside of your normal environmental knowledge that you get all the time, that causes you to make the same decisions. Pick up the newspaper if you never pick up the newspaper, and just read something. Read a whole page out of the newspaper. Watch CNBC if you never watched that, or CNN. Expand your knowledge beyond the current knowledge base. That's the only way that you will make different decisions. That's why I make these kind of commentaries. I know I already said it, but I'm saying it again because I'm hoping to expand your knowledge beyond the knowledge that you already have, so that you can hopefully make better decisions. And my goal, of course, is you making the best decisions. So I'm going to continue to share things from Crazy Love with you guys. But I just wanted to reveal today that the reason why I do stuff like this and why I'm doing this series is, even though I know these aren't gonna, this is not gonna grow my channel. It's not gonna even get as many views as my other stuff. But I'm hoping that those of you that do listen to it, that it helps you in some way and fills you with knowledge that you didn't have, so that you can make better decisions. This is your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.